But aesthetics are boring in their cages.
Cute. Being sexy is my inspiration.
Your sexuality plays a part when picking an outfit. Hi guys, it's us again.
Hi.
Hi.
I wish it was like this.
Hi my Jessie Bears. I know I never call you guys that, but I'm gonna start incorporating it, okay? Anyways, I'm here with my girlies and Zama, you know. Everybody's looking hot, everybody's looking fly. And I'm gonna let them introduce themselves one by one. One by one.
Hi guys, it's Ntombi Zamakwi Trial on TikTok everywhere actually. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Kathy. It's not Kathy on IG. It's not _ Kathy on IG. Yeah.
Hi, I'm V and Whiskers on TikTok and Rede on Instagram. Rede.
Hi, I'm Bluebear64 on TikTok. Yeah, that's me.
Okay guys, we're just gonna be speaking about certain things. They can be serious, they cannot be serious, but we're just gonna be speaking on some things that we talk about like on a daily basis probably. And yeah, you know, you wanna listen.
So guys, I have a question, right? So as you can see, we all have like different fashion senses, we all have different styles. So I'd like to ask you like what inspired them and like how did you like come across all of them and all that?
Okay.
That's actually a great question.
Nothing that way. What is ABC one?
Okay, I have an inspiration, guys, like Jay Bird, when I share Ulisandwa Sam. And yeah, that inspires me, and also bring body positivity out there. That's my inspiration. Being sexy is my inspiration.
I don't really have an inspiration. I just get like I just dress up. Yeah.
Shake your jazz.
Shake your dress. I'm not nonchalant.
Yeah.
But like if I were to like I don't know, I feel like I just change up. Like I just I don't know. Yo guys, I'm sorry. I don't know.
Okay, I have like quite a few inspirations, like I say, like because I have like different. I'm very versatile, right? But then some of my aesthetics are like, okay, right. when I'm like oh earthy, my main inspiration is a tree. Like I want to be like a tree, which is like weird. I look up to a tree. Like when I grow up, I want to be like a willow tree. You guys better be there to watch and see. Because he is a whole package.
Yeah, I get me excited.
I do whatever I want. I like trying new things. Like normally I like wearing like very bright colors, but I thought, hey, let's be subtle. Let's wear black. I don't normally do this. You'll rarely see me wearing black.
Yes, you must be bright and shine like
Shine
a
bright like a diamond.
Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond.
Shine bright.
Shine bright.
Alright guys, for me, I don't know man. I don't have an answer to that. I just feel like I'm my own inspiration. I feel like the person that I was in 2019 would clap and roll a red carpet for the person I am today. Like I'm evolving every single day. I'm fit. It's an evolution. Okay, right now I don't know if this is a comfortable question, but do you think that your sexuality plays a part when picking an outfit?
Can I start?
Okay, she can start.
My sexuality plays a huge role. It was like, okay.
Okay, my sexuality plays a huge role in what I dress, because I feel like if you're a pansexual person, you just like fun and you like you're just different, honestly. There's not a lot of pansexual people out there. And it's a new term, it's a new sexuality. So you're just like different, you like vibing things out. You go with the vibes, especially, yeah, you just go with the vibes. And so like with my styling, I'm just different. And I don't go with the norm. I hate being normal. I hate following the crowd. So I feel like it does in a way. Yeah. I'm gonna put it like that.
Anyways, yeah. Okay. For me, I don't know. For me, I just feel like as somebody who is straightforward, straight like a ruler, straight like a, I don't know, straight.
But sometimes, yeah.
So, I would like to say that I don't really consider sexuality in any way in my outfits. I just wear, if I'm gonna look like a stud, I look like a stud. If I'm gonna look like, I just dress, man. I don't consider sexuality in any form.
There's a lot of Kathys, so sometimes she's this, she's that, but like I don't think sexuality plays a role in that. But yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
I dress generally pretty masculine, but like with normally I do like wearing pink, it's fine. But I haven't really gotten the chance to wear things that are more feminine, so I think I might like trying that someday.
You should
Yeah.
actually.
But aesthetics are boring in their cages.
Cute. No,
Word,
go hard on that.
word.
Go hard on that. Good thing,
Facts.
not aesthetics. It's
They're
like
boring.
caging you in a box. Like
Yeah, that's-
you
that's
are okay.
My must cool myself in
Take it
that's
away,
what I want to
just
talk
take it
about.
Yeah, let's all talk about
But then I'm
that.
not going to with my sexuality.
How?
You are so right about that because a lot of people wanna go with this thing of okay, my sexuality is you, my aesthetic is let's say boohoo for example. Now all your outfits must be boohoo. I feel like that's so lame and like
Yeah.
you're putting yourself in a box that you could actually.
But I
do
think
more.
some people like being in the box.
Yeah.
Do you,
I
okay,
like,
do you
it's
act-
more about
do you
being
believe
comfortable,
that?
maybe.
Do you believe that?
No, it's like sometimes it's sort of like comfortability, you know. It's like some people don't like. It's like I feel like we're different people, right? We're all different. Some people like being out there, like being outside the box.
Yeah.
They don't like being boxed in. They want to
Yeah.
be free, be whoever they want to be to their
Yes.
fullest potential. And some people, when they get to like a point where they say, let's say like boho, right? You get to a point where you boho, and then you're like, okay, see, I really feel comfortable in this, and then they take that and then they sit in it, and that's not wrong. It's okay.
Okay, to me,
When
answer
a
that.
footwear, you, as you said, you're a very out there person. You're not in a box. You are. So I'd say it'd be quite difficult for you to understand a person who's in a box
Yeah.
because you're out there.
Okay.
It's all about like comfortability. Is that person ready to get out of the box if they ever gonna get out of the box?
Okay.
That's the question you should know. Is that person ready to be out there or are they fine where they are? You know, it's like how you just find yourself in a place. It's like you're saying life. Hey, motivational
But
speaker.
I
Wait,
feel
wait,
like
can I add
okay, yeah.
I don't know. Imagine now.
I feel like with what you just said, you're confusing what Nyanzama is saying. We are not saying people shouldn't stick to what they know. People can stick to what they know. You can stick to
Yeah.
if this is
Okay.
if emo is what you know and you're comfortable with it, stick to it by all means. It doesn't make you any less boring. It doesn't make you any less stylish. Just work around what you know. But I'm saying, okay, as somebody who's out there and does whatever she wants, I feel like I never want to be in that point where I'm like stuck in an aesthetic. I
Like
don't.
limited.
Hey, I don't want to be limited to clothes. Today I can be emo, tomorrow I can be boo, tomorrow I can be this. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not saying those who do that are wrong. Just that they need to also let themselves be free.
Okay.
I feel like I forgot what I wanted to say. But I think I want to say, Wuzi, it's different from a person that's like, see, there are people who are like, okay, well, I forgot how I wanted to say this, man. But like, let's say for example, I'm a person that's like, I want to get into fashion, I want to start dressing up more, right? And then I'm like, okay, let me look up on Pinterest, maybe look for an aesthetic. And then I'm like, okay, I like this aesthetic, let me go for this. I feel like doing that means you're caging yourself. But like, if you start wearing a certain type of way and you find out that, okay, my fashion sense is this aesthetic, then it's not really being caged in because that's your
You
that's your
found
style. That's like
yourself.
you
Okay.
found it before knowing that it's us and
Aesthetic.
That's true.
aesthetic.
That's
So if
true.
I were to like dress all black and like gothic and all that, and then I'm like, oh, my aesthetic is just being gothic.
Mm.
That's not caging yourself in.
No.
But if you went,
That's
if you
finding
went
yourself.
and looked like, okay, let me see how gothic people dress, like people that are into
Okay,
goths
yeah.
and stuff
That's
like that.
caging
And then
yourself.
that's caging yourself in because you haven't tried anything else. Yeah.
That's a very valid point.
Yeah,
Very
exactly.
valid. Yeah.
I feel smart. I feel smart.
Okay, but anybody can ask anything. Okay, do you think that now I'm gonna touch on like what good? Sula bit. Sula makatsu tatifu now now. Okay, now I'm gonna touch on the
How?
Umuva kubanza ne?
is it called? Is it getting called?
That's about to show you too much. Who shows up?
Hey, as long as
Let's talk about everything and
You know what I'm
anything.
thinking
Don't.
about? Isn't the light like it's very dark, like loud or dark?
Actually, look
Like,
It's
fine.
so
Look
nice.
okay.
fine.
The lighting's so fine. Okay, so right now, okay guys, so now I'm gonna touch on a topic that's very sensitive to a lot of people, including myself, like a lot of girlies in fact. So I wanna touch on body insecurities. Do you feel like your body insecurities play a part in how you dress? Like maybe you feel insecure about a certain part of your body and that influences the outfits you pick.
Can I pick on this one? Because you know I'm all about body positivity, so this is like a topic I can relate to the most. I can say that sometimes, ne. So because you can't be 100% confident. It's not every day that you're confident. Believe me. So on some days you can be insecure about your arms and be like, you know what? I'm just going to be wearing long sleeves for the rest of the week, even though it's hella hot. But as long as your insecurity told you this, you're going to be wearing it. And I feel like it does play a role, but you should also just embrace it, guys. Insecurities just make you different, just makes you unique, and they're actually so beautiful. Look at my arms. I have them out today. I'm so insecure about my arms, but today.
The question was, do insecurities play a role in
Impact which
Impact.
outfits you wear, things like that.
Okay, I personally feel like I used to be so insecure about so many things. So I feel like that's why I started dressing a whole baggy. And then that led to me being comfortable in baggy clothes. Even if I stopped being insecure about something, I felt more comfortable in like baggy clothes. Like it was just me now wearing baggy clothes. Not to hide my insecurities, but like because I was comfortable with it. So even me being comfortable with my insecurities, being like, okay, I like this about myself now. Like I'm more confident about this. It's not every day that I'm gonna show it off. Because sometimes we all have that day where we're gonna wake up and be like, today, like, I don't know, maybe you're on your period and you're bloated and maybe you were insecure about having a big belly, and then today it's just worse. So you're obviously not gonna like be all confident like you always are. So you're gonna dress. I feel like it does impact how we dress, but it doesn't severely impact it to the point where you don't change up how you dress. So yeah, it does impact how I dress, but I wouldn't say it impacts it like severely to the point where I am scared of like changing up how I dress. Yeah.
But to some other people, it actually does. Yeah.
It does.
Yeah. That's one thing that you get to know.
Yeah.
It's not easy though.
Do you remember the question? How does do you think that insecurities play a part, like impact how you dress?
Okay. Normally I seem to avoid like drawing.
You said movie.
Normally I tend to like avoid wearing like short pants because like I'm kind of subconscious about like how my legs look. but also it's just like I've had when it's windy, it's like you can feel the wind in the hairs, and it's there. And a lot of the shorts that I wear are swimming trunks because I tend to spill things on myself a lot. So then that way I dry off very quickly.
Clumsy, Tim clumsy.
I feel like old V would say yes. Right? Old V who's not this V would say yes. Because I find myself, even though it's like a slow process, I'm still part of it, but then I'm getting out of it, you know? So I feel like this V it does not like doesn't let her insecurities like, I don't know, boss her around. I can say it like that. You know? Because like I find sometimes I have those days where I'm like, okay, you know what, today I don't like how my chest area looks. I don't like how and then I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna wear that shirt. Yeah, when I know that shirt of my Nefasara, I'm not gonna wear that one. And then I wear it. You know, I find myself doing that more often where the old me wouldn't do that. So I guess I'd say no. They know. But then I wear a jersey.
Controversial.
I wear a jersey.
Guys, I feel like another thing that plays a huge role is what you associate yourself around, your friends, the people you hang around, and what you watch.
Yes.
So if your TikTok is full of like really pretty girls and all that, you tend to like feel like, okay, I don't have that, I can't do that. But like, you should try watching people that, what is the word I'm looking for? Watching people that promote body positivity. That's Zama right here. Zama is like,
I will link it.
I don't wanna lie, Zama inspires me. Y'all should have friends like that. Like,
V. You're fucked up.
so yeah, that helps too, because you get really confident without even
Okay, I will
noticing.
link your details.
That's
And I feel like she was eating it up. But yeah, I think for me, insecurities, it's the thing of watching people with the same body type as you that impacted how I looked at myself. Because sometimes you might think maybe you are like short, and short people
Like hairy legs.
But then if you see a fashion person who's killing it with your body type, it's like, guys, what
Why can't I do it with that?
So
Like
for
you
me,
feel
it's
like how when you feel like unomkhaba, then you see unomkhaba wearing a low
Exactly.
rise jeans, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, I also can do that because the other person did it. Like, why can't I do that? And then you do it, and then you're like,
and then do you know that, you know what's crazy? Do you know that
Especially
you
when you're
might
with
think,
girls.
you might think there's something wrong with you, and you're the only one that sees it, and other
Yeah.
people don't.
I also noticed that because I would pinpoint something and I'm like, I'm insecure because of this and that. And
And I'm
what?
like, what are you
What is
doing?
that? Like,
Eh.
And people actually like the thing that you're insecure about.
They like it.
exactly. It's
Yeah.
their favorite
can I
feature
talk
about
about
you.
Zama?
Yeah.
Right. Zama was insecure about her tummy, and I always told she can even say like she wouldn't wear it but like and so I'd be like, bro, I like your cover. Like it's literally so nice. Where is it just so? Look at her now.
Dude.
Yeah.
Because it's nice. Like if you learn to embrace your insecurities, baby.
You're the sexiest person.
And then when you walk into a room, you shouldn't walk into a room and say, oh, no.
Exactly.
You
Why
should
are
walk
they
into a
looking
room
at me?
and let them understand that I'm the most coolest person in this room.
Exactly.
And
Thank Figgy.
I'm here. Like, I'm here.
Oh, do you want to talk? Yeah, talk.
Okay. Like, I used to be very self-conscious about like wearing like crop tops because like my stuff, you don't look that nice. However, and I see you looking at me like that because the first time we met, I was wearing a crop top. Hold on.
Yes, Zama's talking.
It was mainly because like I was very self-conscious. Like I don't have muscles. I'm so petite. I'm so demure. Sauce.
Ew, that's sounding good.
But yeah, it's just that I don't have muscles and I'm not that big. So like I didn't think I'd look good in it. And then I saw like some other people who looked very cool in crop tops. So then I found a shirt that my uncle gave me. Cut it up with scissors. If you're seeing this right now, I'm sorry, this is how you find out. Sure. And if you're my other uncle and you saw me that day with the stomach out, you didn't see me. You didn't see me.
It was not me.
Yeah.
No, I didn't want to talk.
Or like the question.
Oh, the
I forgot what I
question.
was saying.
I forgot. I also wanted to say something.
What would you describe your personal style in 3 words?
Damn, that's gonna take a while.
Just in 3 words. Just say the words.
That's
Okay.
that's awkward.
My style is fun, sexy. What else? And just, I don't know, baggy. I love baggy things.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are my 3 things.
I'm still trying.
Okay, for me, the 3 words that I could describe my style is free spirited and cool. Yeah. Free
Yeah.
spirited, cool. I mean,
Actually.
Hey, this is like this. I have to bring up the big boys now in the brain like thing. I feel like okay, one random. It's very random. So random, cool. I dress cool. So it's random, cool, and catty.
real.
Catty's me, by the way.
Yeah.
Just in case they push it.
Let's see. I would say experimental. Yeah, big. Hoa! Experimental, fun, and colorful.
Colorful. Okay.
Yeah, I do see
fun.
it.
I also do actually. Gentlemen, be awkward. I wanna to say this.
Oh, I'm still thinking, guys. What's Julian?
3. We know 3.
Let's see,
Oh.
let's see.
It's like
Asia. Okay.
okay. You could also say it's like also random. Is that something? I don't even know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is actually.
And like fun. I
Yeah.
don't know.
That's just like a question on the spot, and it's like